The USA, the USA Fencing Award is something that I was nominated for by my students, which to me really significant, just because it says a lot about their experience of the program. But hearing from my students about how much they appreciate the culture that we've developed as a team is pretty significant. I came into the Drew program at a unique time. So I started in the fall of '98, and we had a young, fairly inexperienced team who really enjoyed fencing. And Dane DeRose was the coach at the time, and we started to trade ideas back and forth. And then I started talking with him about how I was looking at fencing and how I was looking at the strip and how I was approaching each bout and how I was approaching my opponents. And I think that's where my coaching came from. I think that's where a lot of my coaching still comes from. I like fencing and I like competing with people, and being able to see them fence and see what they do allows me to help them be better fencers. I think my junior year, I started to try to help out with like saber practices and doing stuff like that. And so after I graduated, I just kind of stayed on and continued to do that with the program for a couple of years. For me, it comes down to two separate things. One, developing passion for the sport, creating a space where fencing is still fun, even for my really high level competitive fencers. And then for my new fencers, showing them how enjoyable and how much life there is in our sport. So passion is one part. The second part is developing student athletes. A lot of our kids are not going to go on and compete in college. And I want them to be able to have the skills, the grit and dedication to be an athlete throughout their lives. For our higher level fencers, it's about building that stamina. By the end of a regular dual meet, by the time we hit that third round, their fencers are gasping for breath and we are ready to go. I think for current fencers, it's taking everything you can from the experience. For alumni, I think taking the opportunity to come and see the program and seeing what the program's doing now.